Gold traded in a narrow zone for the day. We have seen a struggle above 3750 levels here. Yes, we have seen it is struggling to break beyond 3750-60 zone, the critical milestone here. While it is crude oil, which has also stayed in a fairly narrow zone, it has failed to break below the critical support at 64.5. All of these levels we have discussed earlier in the day. And yes, for gold also you should note, so far for the day we have not seen it trading below 3740 mark, the crucial support. While it is Tech 100 and Dow Jones, both stayed bullish for the day. We have seen Tech 100 moving all the way towards 24,440 levels, while US 30 is also scaled towards 46,100. So what to expect now from these four instruments with the US session? Where to enter, where to exit, how to profit? We are going to see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates so that you can profit across Asia, Europe, and US sessions. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into gold, followed with crude oil. Lastly, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones. Watch till later. Now, when you look at the hourly charts, clearly it is delivering higher lows here. And see, lower highs are also seen. It is very, very important for gold to come out of this zone. As we have discussed earlier in the day, 37, 58, 62, it has to trade beyond in order to confirm a bullish move, while it is very, very important for it to trade below 3740 and then 3730 mark. Only and only if these two levels are taken, we can expect bearishness here. Now, what's happening on the 1 hour chart? See the drop here, then a retracement, then higher lows, then a retracement, now higher lows. So now let's wait for it to break below 3740 mark itself. 3740, 38, if it takes away, you can stay with the cells. Expect it to move towards 3730, 32. Until 37, 30, 32, the possibility of bounce back will be very, very high. But once it trades below 37, 30, 32, you can expect it to drop lower. Right now, it's a range bound movement. Stochastic trading bearish. The MACD has retraced, trying to cross over for sell. RSI staying flat. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, similar observation, higher lows and lower highs are seen. Consolidation is going on. We have to wait for a breakout either which way. The support and resistances are playing out very, very well so far. Stochastic flat, the MACD almost at bottom here. Now from here, it can take two ways. Ideally, after a good bearish wave, it should reverse. But if at all the instrument is bearish, there is still lot much of room on the downside. Now see, the drop is coming right from the highs. It can move all the way towards bottom here. Do not think that it is going to reverse from here, though the possibility is for a reversal. RSI is placed comfortably. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour chart, similar observation here. Notice this is very important. Since the drop, we have seen higher lows and lower highs here. Also on the upside, you should notice none of the candles closed above 37, 50, 52 mark. So that is also a good indication that the bulls are not very much active here. And now I'll wait for it to in fact trade below 37, 40, 44 levels itself. If you see gold trading below 37.44, expect it to move towards 37.38.40 and in fact 37.30 mark here. Stochastic trying to look downwards. The MACD is staying bearish. The RSI is staying flat here. Look at 4 hour. On the 4 hour charts, it's a different picture altogether. After this bearishness, we have seen one greener candle, a indecision candle, and now it is trying to trade in green. So it is possible that it can trade higher, but the resistances on the upside are pretty strong. So till 37, 58, 62 is not taken, you should not be treating this as bull. While notice the drop, retracement, and if at all it trades below 37, 40, 38, you can expect a good down move. Stochastic flat, MACD staying bearish, RSI staying flat. Coming to the daily. Now what's happening on the daily chart? See higher lows here, lower highs here. This is a zone of consolidation. It has to break out beyond this or it has to trade below this, which means 37.30. And in fact, even if it trades below 37.30 till 37.20, it has got greater support. So what is happening? Even if you see gold trading below 37.44, even if you are taking a sell here, almost every 40-50 pips, you have to trail your stop loss as long as 37.20 zone is not taken. Below 37.20 is where you can say now this is a breakout. What will happen then? It may try to erase the gains from this candle. What will happen then? It can try to come back towards 3700 mark or in fact lower. If at all it decides to trade below 35.84, 85, 36.84, 85, you can expect it to move towards 36.60 and lower levels as well. Stochastic bearish, the MACD trying to converge crossover for a sell, RSI staying extremely overbought. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels. And before I give you the levels, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. The 34th batch started this week, last week itself. you can be part of the next batch. The reservation, the bookings are open. You can connect with me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. If you're looking forward to just trade as per the signals, there is a offer coming up soon. Specifically on the occasion of our 5th anniversary, we are launching an offer for our signals channel, and we never get discounts. This time you may get some, so do not miss to join the signals channel. Wait for this. Reach out to me for queries. My Telegram and email IDs are there in the channel and video description. Those looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you swap-free account, lowest spreads, no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, first, where you should buy. Now, I will recommend you to buy, in fact, here at 37.50 mark. Expect 37.54, 55. First target 37.60, 62, the next. See, all of these are very, very nearby. You can say till 37.60, 62 is not taken, everything is a resistance. That is how you can count it. Beyond 37.60, 62, you can expect 37.68, 70. And if this is taken, then you can expect 37.80. Now, till 37.80, gold is not to be treated bullish. It is only and only if gold breaks beyond 37.80, stay bullish for 38.04, 38.16, 38.30. See, these are markets, anything and everything is possible, but I am not looking forward to such a great rise. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 37.43.5, expect 37, 39, 37.5, and if this is taken, then 37, 30, 32. And even if this is taken, you can expect 37.25, 37.18. Once it trades below 37.18, stay short for 37.0406. And if this is taken, I will be looking forward to 36.84.85, below which you can expect a greater down move towards 36.60 very, very soon. If not today, then in the coming week. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to crude oil. See, crude oil today traded in a narrow zone. We have seen a good resistance on the upside. 65.2, 65.3 offered it a good resistance. We have seen a pullback here. Now what's happening here? Look, you can see this rise retracement, taking the support from 50 period. Last time it has bounced back sharp, and this time if you see it is staying beyond 65.2, 65.3, stay bullish. We can look forward to 65.8, 66 as the next possible target. Yes, it has to trade beyond 65.2, 65.3, then you can stay bullish from there. See, the stochastic is at bottom here. The MACD is also trading with divergence and is staying bearish. RSI almost flat. Coming to 2 hour chart, look at 2 hour charts here. Rise retracement, rise retracement, rise retracement. Higher lows here, higher highs. Waiting for a breakout here. I'll wait for 37, 64, 64, 20, 30, 64, 30 zone to be taken in order to confirm further bullishness, which could take it all the way towards 65.2, 65.3. If at all it trades beyond 65.2, 65.3, you can stay bullish from there and expect it to move towards 65.8, 66 zone. Stochastic at bottom trying to bounce back while the MACD has crossed over and it is still staying bearish, looking downwards. Look at the downside, the white space is open here and it has not much of room on the downside. Now only bearishness is below 64.5 levels. That is also pretty clear here. RSI has dropped. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour chart is very important. It has shown a reversal. We have seen a retracement. Now waiting for it to trade below 64.5. If at all you see a drop below 64.5, we can expect 64, and bearishness is only below 64. Remember, we have followed the zone between 63 and 64 so many times, and we have known that 63 and 64, which was the resistance earlier, then now that should act as a greater support for the day. As long as it stays between 63 and 64, you should not be treating this as bearish. It can bounce back and reverse, and the coming week we might see bullishness. But and also for today as well, you have to watch out for 63, 64 zone. Stochastic looking downwards. The MACD, since the retracement it has just crossed over, slight bearish indication it is. RSI has dropped here. Coming to 4 hour, look at 4 hour charts. Reversal sign, increasing bearishness here, and see rise retracement, rise retracement, rise retracement. Higher lows here, higher highs here. Moving averages trading with divergence and staying bullish here. We have to wait for it to trade beyond 65.2, 65.3 in order to confirm a reversal. Stochastic has dropped. The MACD is trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. Wait for a crossover here. RSI is comfortably placed at the top. Coming to the daily. On the daily charts, you can see One thing very clear, it has formed a very good support, very good base at 61.8, 61.5. We have been following this, I've mentioned this. It has created a stronger base, and see what it has done, it has shown a good rise. But if you notice the formation here, first rise retracement, second rise retracement towards the same zone, third rise it could possibly retrace towards the same zone. But I'll wait for a breakout, because see, things are, we have seen bearishness and consolidation here in crude oil for a long while now. So if it tries to deliver a breakout, see, Bollinger Bands have narrowed, and hence it may try to deliver a breakout. And thus a move beyond 66 is where you can say now it is turning bullish, and soon we are going to see 68 and in fact 70 levels. But we have to wait for it. Right now it is not yet confirming bullishness. Specifically, if you see today, double top is done and it is trying to erase some of the gains till 64. Do not treat this as bearish for the day. Stochastic rising back to overbought, MACD rising, RSI placed comfortably here. So looking at this, I will only now recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 65.2, 65.3 zone. If you see oil staying above this, expect it to move towards 65.8, 66. The crucial milestone, and beyond 66 you have to just stay bullish. Possibly this week and Monday also it might open bullish towards 67.2 and 68 zone. So this is very very crucial, 65.8, 66, for it to break beyond, only above which you can say now this is going to give you a breakout run on the upside. On the downside, where to sell, I will now recommend you to sell only if you see it is staying below 64.5, where you can expect it to move towards 64.2, 64 as the first target. If this is taken, then my favorite level 63.6, 63.3 and then 63. Those who follow me for long must have mugged up these levels, must have recalled these levels. We have discussed these levels several times, and again these are going to remain the key for the day and for the week. Let's see if it tries to move below 63. That will confirm the bearishness towards 62, 61.8, 61.5, chances for which appears to be less. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Now let's move to NASDAQ 100. See, NASDAQ 100 traded in a fairly narrow zone. It has failed to trade beyond 24,440, 460 zone. And this is going to be crucial for Tech 100 to trade above. If at all it trades beyond 24,440, 460, you can in fact expect it to move towards 24,500, 24,550 and 600. But right now what's happening, since the bigger drop, it is just retraced, it is consolidating here in its zone. While on the downside, see the crucial levels that we have discussed, 24,340, if it trades below, you can expect 24,300 and 24,200 levels. Right now, it is staying in a zone. Wait for a breakout here. Stochastic has dropped, trying to bounce back. The MACD has crossed over here. It is trying to trade bullish, looking upwards, and the RSI is staying flat. So it appears on the hourly charts it is under retracement. Look at the 2-hour charts. The moving average is crossed over here. These are trading with divergence. Also look at this, lower highs and lower lows. You have to wait for a breakout move. Right now it is just under consolidation. And if you look at the move, see double top is done, one bearish candle. If at all now US 100 trades below 24,340, that might call for a further pullback towards 24,300 and 24,200 levels, which is a crucial support level, because below 24,200 the possibility of a move towards 24,000 will be very very high. Stochastic has dropped, the MACD at bottom here, and this is lot much of room or journey to cover on the upside. Let's see which direction it stays, because see, when it was overbought, we have seen the highs here. See the highs, it is shown here, plus 80 levels. So once it is bearish, it can in fact move towards the lows at minus 80 or 100. Let's see. Coming to 3 hour, similar observation here on the 3 hour charts. And now one thing is pretty clear, that till 24,300 you should not be treating this as bearish. Below 24,300 is where you can see a pullback. And in fact, what could happen then? It can form a double bottom. Forming double bottom at 24,200, it could bounce back towards here, bounce back towards 24,500, 550. Moving averages crossing over here is the bearish sign. Also 24,450 should be a resistance. But ideally now this time, if it tries to bounce back from the lows, it is going to be a stronger one. Stochastic flat, MACD is bearish, trying to converge crossover for the buys, RSI is staying flat. Coming to the 4-hour, on the 4-hour charts also, Tech 100 is forming a good base here now at 24,350, 340 zone, while on the upside 24,450 is offering it a very good resistance. What it is trying to do, it is consolidating here. What it may try to do is, if at all it decides to trade beyond 24,500, 550 mark, you can expect a good bullish move here. Yes, this is consolidation, and from here it might try to move towards the zone, that is 24, 650, 660 zone. And possibly if it tries to break this, 24,800 cannot be denied. But right now I'm not in favor of this. Look at the move, what it has done here. You can see this red green red, higher highs, lower lows, and once it breaks lower, once it breaks below 24,340, you can expect it to trade towards 24,200 and lower levels. Possibility is there that it might try to move towards this. If it tries to give you a breakout, specifically the move below 24,300 should invite more bears, and then 24,200 should be seen. Right now, too early to jump on to conclusion as it is a range bound movement. Though the moving averages have started to converge, and you can see this convergence is happening after a long time. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI flat here. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, you can see the support from the moving average 5 period. For multiple days, we have seen Tech 100 trading extremely bullish, and in 3 days, we have seen good bearish move coming in. But if you connect the lows here, see, look at this dip, look at this dip. It is still higher lows here. So I can see right now still the bears are not very much in control. At the same time, see, since the double top, you can see for the last 3 candles, lower highs are seen. Thus, it is pretty important for Tech 100 to trade beyond 24,600 and 660 zone. Only and only if it trades beyond 24,600, 660, you can say that it is reversal. Else, what could happen at best? Lower highs means it can move towards 24, 500, 550 zone, and can in fact take a dip from those levels. How low? 24,200 again should be a support. And if at all it be Tech 100 drops below 24,200, you can expect a good move which can take it towards the bottom at 24,000 and 2300 very soon. Remember, if it can rise sharp, it can drop sharp as well. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD is on the verge of a crossover for sell. The RSI is coming out at the overbought zone. So one thing is clear, till 24,600, 660 is not taken, do not treat this as bullish. And already you can see 24,600, 660 is almost 200 to 250 points away from the current levels. So what you could do now, I'll only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying beyond 24, 440, 460 zone. If you see Tech 100 trading about 24, 440, 460, stay with the buys here. Expect 500, 550, and then 600, then 660. Till here, it has got greater resistances. Every 50 points, you can see a resistance coming in. Beyond this, you can expect it to trade higher. Possibility of 24, 740, 24, 800 be there. But it requires lot much of courage for it to break 24,800 now. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 24,340, expect 300 and then 200. If at all it decides to trade below 24,200, I will say 24,100 first, 24,000 second. If at all any point of time Tech 100 trades below 24,000, you can expect a move towards 23,800 and lower levels very. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. And before we proceed to Dow Jones, if you're willing to learn this art of trading, do join my mentorship batch. The 34th batch started last week. 35th batch is scheduled already. Be a part of it. Register yourself now. Reach out to me for queries. Else you can be part of my Signals channel on Telegram. For Signals channel, on the occasion of our 5th anniversary and the festival season, we are coming up with an amazing discount very soon. Be ready to join it. Yes, these discounts we have never given, and on heavy demand we are coming up with this proposal, so do not miss this. Now look at the hourly charts. What has happened on the hourly charts? See, if you see the move here, lower highs here, lower lows here, it is trying to trade in this retracement channel. We have to wait for it to trade beyond 46,200 level, and once it trades beyond 46,200, you can expect a greater bullish move here towards 46,400 possibly. But I'll say 46,200 is going to be a good hurdle. What is happening here? See the drop, since then it has retraced, and then again it has seen a good rise. Bullishness getting diminished. I'll wait for it to now trade below 45, 940, 950 zone. This should be the support zone which US30 need to trade below. If at all it trades below 45, 950, 940, expect 45, 800 again, and a move below 45, 800. Look at the support it has created here, 45, 700. Now it has to trade below 45, 700 in order to confirm any kind of bearishness. Stochastic looking downwards. The MACD has crossed over at the bottom, trading bullish here. RSI placed comfortably. Coming to 2 hour, on the 2 hour chart, the moving average is crossed over, trading with divergence, is staying bearish. Rise retracement, and see, this is the zone it is trading in. Moving average is crossed over, trading with divergence in bearishness. I'll wait for any point of time. If you see US30 trading beyond 46,200, it is definitely going to give you another 100, 200 points all the way towards 46,300 and 400. But right now it is staying bearish. Look at the move here, and hence any drop below 45, 950, 940 is what you should watch out for. That is also going to give you another 100, 200 points. Stochastic bearish. The MACD has crossed over at the bottom. This is a supportive sign for the bulls. The RSI is flat. Coming to 3 hour, on the 3 hour chart, similar observation. A good base is created. This is pretty important. A good base is created which suggests that it might move close to 46,200 before showing a dip here. There is a possibility to it. But for this to happen, I will only recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 46,100, and then we can expect it to move towards 150,200. Only reversal confirmation is if you see US 30 trading above 46,200 levels. Till then, it's not yet bullish. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, trying to converge crossover for a buy. RSI flat here. On the 4-hour charts, if you see similar observation, on the 4-hour charts also notice high and lows are seen. This is retracement, a reversal sign has appeared. A drop below 45,900, 4950. A stay short for 45,900, 45,800 levels directly. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, RSI flat here. Coming to daily, on the daily chart, see the support created here from the 20 period here, and this is trading in this zone. Now look at lower highs, lower lows here. I'll wait for it to trade beyond 46,200 levels here. That is the confirmation of reversal. On the downside, also notice the support coming in from 20 period pretty strong. See 45 940 950, and then 45 800 anyways is a stronger support, and then 45 700 is the stronger one. If at all it decides to trade below 45 700, it is going to drop heavily towards 45 500 400. Keep a note of the levels here. So looking at this, what you can do, where you should buy, I will recommend you to buy at 46 100, and then expect it to move towards 46 200, and once it trades beyond 46 200, stay bullish for possibly 46 400 levels here. Intermittent resistance should be at 46 300, but ideally I'll be looking at 46 400 levels here. On the downside, I will recommend you to sell at 45 940. Expect 45 900, 800 and 700. Any drop below 45 700 should take it towards 45 500 and 45 400 levels here. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signal channel, reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Have a great happy weekend. See you again tomorrow with my weekly forecast. Do not miss to watch it. Thank you.